Hey, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2023. And hey, you guys know what else? This month, January of 2023, is the 3-year anniversary of Bad Hombre Garage. I can't believe I've been doing this for 3 years, and I have nobody to thank but all of you. My subscribers, my normal viewers, the people that make comments on there, the people that share the videos or share my announcements that I put out on Facebook or Instagram with others. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support over the last 3 years. Who knows what 2023 has to bring. Hey, I wanted to do a quick update video with you guys. I wanted to go through some catching up of where we went in 2022, give you guys some announcements of what's happening in 2023. And if you stick around until the end of the video, I will tell you exactly how much money I made this year in the $50 challenge in 2022. I got all my tally all figured out and everything. And again, at the end, I'll tell you exactly how much I made. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll put a little link up here in the corner to the video I put out about a year ago announcing the $50 challenge for the year. And basically what this means is you take 50 bucks, go to a swap meet, yard sale somewhere, buy something that you can flip and turn and make a little money on. And my year started with buying a couple small things that I was able to turn. I got about 100 bucks, and I got a great deal on a transmission. And that was the thing that really kind of launched me out, because I sold that thing for 450 bucks or something, I think, at a swap meet. And it just went from there. I had a bunch of other parts that I was able to turn. And I should have made more money. But anyway, wait till the end and you'll see exactly how much money I made at the end of this. So where did we go in 2022? Well, I got my notes here. I wanted to talk a little bit about, if you remember back at the beginning of the year, I got a lot of work done on this old car, the Bad Hombre, my Model A that's behind me. We did full exhaust on that. That was pretty cool. That actually took a long time to get through that project. And the video doesn't really do it justice how much effort it took, but it was really cool, and I'm glad I got it done because the car is so much nicer to ride in now with full exhaust. And you don't see a lot of these cars with exhaust going out the back, up over the axle, and exiting out the back. Other things we did this year, we got to go to a couple of some swap meets, some car shows, and we did a little bit of adventuring in the Model A, which was just a ton of fun. We got to tear down the old Jeep engine. It's just sitting over here in the corner right now, and we'll do an update on that in a minute. We got to tear the V6. Actually, it's not a Jeep engine. It's a Chevy V6 4.3 liter that's going in my 64 CJ5 Jeep. So we got to tear that apart, and that is coming back as I got some new stuff. I'm excited to share with you guys about that in a minute. We also got to do a lot of work on my dad's truck, and that was pretty exciting and very special. And a shout out to my dad. We spent Christmas time right after Christmas over there celebrating he and my mom's 50th wedding anniversary. So congrats to mom and dad on that. Thank you guys for everything you do. And Dad, good job on the truck. We got to finally take that thing out in October. I'll put a link up to the video of that where we got to go do a little road test on that. And we just had a really good time. That 34 Chevy pickup came out looking sweet. And that is just the beginning with that thing, as he and I are already in great debate over which one of these hot rods, his truck or my Model A, was going to win in a drag race. So stick around. This year, hopefully, we'll get to go travel somewhere and see, in fact, who has the quickest one. We're talking quarter-mile drag race. We'll see how that goes. We also got to do a little bit of work on my truck this year, my Chevy pickup. There will be more of that next year. And then finally, at the end of this year, we released that video on that orange Jeep Wagoneer, which I have an update for. It sold. We got the full asking price. And I'm just so thankful that somebody saw that for what it's worth and decided to buy that Jeep Wagoneer. It's a good rig. It's going to do somebody well. And I really like that project because that was the first time I got to do a video of, dragging something out of a yard, going through it, getting it running, and then putting it on the road. So that was a lot of fun. Okay, so where are we going to go in 2023? Well, hopefully we get to see more of the Model A, as there's a whole list of stuff. Remember the list. I still have plenty of things that are working on that. I need to do door panels, the back package tray area. I want to redo that with sheet metal instead of the wood that I used before. I do want to put some insulation in there, some sound deadening material, and some carpet of some kind in there in the car. And would like to finish out the interior. It actually is pretty nice to ride in there now with a roof on the top, with windows in, the doors. It's pretty nice. So I'd love to finish that out. The paint, I don't know. We'll figure that out. I'll probably keep it bare metal for a while. But I will have to do a little more work on the outside of removing some of the paint that's still in the little nooks and crannies. And anyway, we got lots of stuff to do on the old Model A. That's going to come in 2023. And then what else? Well, this engine for the Jeep, it's going to get built. We're going to clean it. I'm going to show you guys how I clean it, polish the crank, get it all set, do a dingle ball hone on it, and put that thing together with fresh bearings and rings, and get it ready to go into a car. And I've done this before, and heck, in fact, this engine here behind me in the Model A, I did the same way. It's just a dingle ball hone, new bearings, rings, and cleaned up real good and put together. Works great. So don't believe everybody when they say you have to machine an engine to have it rebuilt. You can do it in your driveway, and guys have been doing it that way for years. So we'll show you on that 4.3 liter. We're going to see, again, more work on the Model A. We're going to do some upgrades on my truck, my 2003 Chevy pickup. I think, I didn't really pay much attention to that truck when it came to my YouTube channel because it's just my work. It's a work truck, man. I drive it around work. I can load my family up in it, tow a car somewhere if I need to. It just works for me. But it's very typical of that year of truck. The paint's falling off. The headliner sags down on your head. And anyway, it needs some work. And so I'm going to do a few of those upgrades on the channel as well, as I think those can be fairly useful to other people. I don't really care how popular my videos are. I just want them to be useful. And I love it when I get a comment from somebody that says, hey man, thanks for making this video. That helped me and that saved me a ton of effort. That's what it's all about. That's why we do this, right? That's why we have this community. That's why I make these videos, so people can hopefully be entertained and it'll help them out, in some way, whether it's a technical thing that's hard to figure out, as I've gone on YouTube several times and learned to do, or if it's just inspirational. Like, man, if that knucklehead can do that in his garage, I'm sure I can pull it off. So hopefully you guys feel that way too and are inspired. And then finally for 2023, hey, the other thing we want to do is adventure. And I want to do some big stuff. It may not be able to all happen this year, but I want to lay the groundwork. I'm thinking long-term on this. For example, here's one for you, okay? I love the drag and drive events. I love watching those and covering them and, reading about all of them. And it's so much fun to see guys actually using their hot rods, driving to different racetracks and racing them over a week. It started with Hot Rod Drag Week, and then it's been copied. I just saw a post today where I think there's like 20 different events out there in this country alone where you guys can go do these drag and drive events. Look like a ton of fun. I'm not going to be able to pull off going on one of those this year. But when I read that, I had the question, why haven't there been any copies of the Hot Rod Power Tour, right? We watch Hot Rod Power Tour every year, and we see the coverage on that, but there aren't people copying that and going to different parts of the country. And I don't know about you, but it's a pain in the rear for me to saddle up, drag it 1,000 miles over to Illinois or Tennessee or wherever they're going to start this year and try to do that and then drive all the way home, either drag it on the trailer or drive it however it is. It's kind of a pain and it's a little too far out there. I'd love to see something local, and it doesn't have to be a whole week, because not everybody can pull a whole week off of work to get out there and do one of those week-long events. So I would love to see a shorter one. And man, I live in the Rocky Mountains. I'd love to see something pop up here. So hey, if you got the motivation, run with that idea, take it. If not, hopefully we'll see a little something this year. And from Bad Hombre Garage. And then I'd love to see that grow down the road in the future somewhere. So we'll see how that plays out. Okay, I've got a couple packages that I want to show you guys. So I'm going to spin you around. We're going to the workbench. I got a couple things in the mail that I want to do and a couple shout outs to some people. Yeah, so if any of you guys were looking for an update on how that Jeep 4.3 liter V6 is coming along, it's doing a great job right now, the bare block of holding up my tarp. But this was a major find. Big piece of the puzzle that I needed. I've been saving up money for that, for a bell housing, because I was going to buy one new. But then I found this on Marketplace. It had been in an old Jeep with a small block Chevy attached to it, so the V6 will bolt right up to it. Bell housing, it's got the transmission and transfer case all together there. So this will allow me to fit everything, get the clutch and everything in, and then slide that whole unit in. So that is going to be a pretty sweet, it's going to be a pretty sweet upgrade to the Jeep, and that's going to make my life easier. So more to come on that thing. All right. like I said, I get a couple packages. I don't have like a mailbox out there or P.O. box that I give people normally. But if you shoot me a comment, an email at badhombregarage@gmail.com, or a comment on one of my videos or this video, you got something you want to send me, go for it. Shoot me a message. I'll give you my mailing address, and you can send something my way. But I got a couple of them in the mail. The first one I'll go through. You guys remember, again, I'll put a link up to the video where my kids helped me make a video for Super Clean, the engine degreaser cleaner product. Wonderful. You guys see it in a lot of my videos. You know I like that product. I think they're great. And every once in a while, I get a care package from them. This is about as good as it gets. This care package I've already broken into because I took one of the bottles of Super Clean out of it and used it. But this is what I'm talking about. The product is great. But check it out. This time in the care package, they sent me a banner. So this is pretty sweet. My first shop banner for my dirty old crowded garage. I think I'll put it up right over there. So that's really cool. We'll get that hung after this. Thank you, Super Clean, for that. And then, and I have one more. They also, in this one, sent me a card. Handwritten card, which I thought was very cool. And some stickers. Super Clean stickers. So that's going to go up on my sticker board here in a minute, along with a couple more that I've been hanging on to. Another package I got, I wanted to give a shout out here to a friend, Todd Hale. Todd, thank you so much. He's a viewer of my channel. He watched the video where I put the windows in my Model A, and he shot me a note, a bunch of emails. We kind of went back and forth answering some questions, and then he went and he got the glass put into his Model A. And it's just a pretty car. It looks so cool. Todd, I hope you can drive that car down here into the Rocky Mountains, down into Colorado sometime. We can go cruise. I'd love to meet you in person, and I'd love to check out your car. Maybe one of those road adventures will have me up in your neck of the woods too. So Todd, appreciate it. He watched my video, and in talking to him, he figured out that I didn't have the panel. This piece. This goes on top of the glass on either the driver or passenger side door. Sits down on the top of it there, and so the window, when it comes up, it butts up against. Well, there's a pad that goes in there, and it butts on that. So this is awesome. He told me he had a spare. I sent him Bad Hombre Garage T-shirt. He sent me this piece. I think I got the better end of that deal. Todd, thank you so much. This is very cool. It will go to use. I'll clean it up, do my standard cleanup, put some black paint on it, and then put it on the car. So that is cool. I'm looking forward to getting that on the car. And now finally I have some stickers I'm going to throw up on the sticker board. We'll talk about each one of those briefly, and then don't give up. We're going to tell you how much money I earned, what I turned my $50 into this year. Well, I finally found my stash of stickers that I had sitting aside. And let me tell you up front here, if you have a YouTube channel or stickers from your shop or something, let me know. I would love to see them. I will send you a Bad Hombre Garage sticker. You send me yours, we'll do a swap, and then I'll feature it on my channel here as I put them up on my sticker board there. Here's what I've got for today. Again, I got my my Super Clean sticker. That's going to go up there. Thank you, Super Clean, for that. Next one, ESS, Eye Safety Systems. Now, you guys will watch in almost all of my videos, I will have some sort of ESS eyewear on. Not only because because it's smart to protect your eyes, right? Quality of life goes downhill if you lose an eye. So I need to protect mine. I wear ESS because they're the best. Honestly, they're the best ones you can get, and they have dark lenses, light lenses, different colors, replaceable lenses. So once, inevitably you're out here, you grind for a while or whatever, after a few months, they start to get, pretty scratched up. Boom, just get a new lens, pop it in there, and I like it. So thank you, ESS, for the good eyewear. Your sticker's going up on my board. Yeah, I do have a bigger one up there already, but that'll go up there as well. Next one, shout out to the Model A Mafia. And this is exciting because Model A Mafia just became an official car club. Before, it was more of an idea with cool stickers and a mindset, but now it is, no kidding, a car club. So I'm really, really proud to be part of that. Will sent me last year sometime a pile of stickers. He's a great dude. In fact, I bought one sticker and he sent me all of the ones they had, I think. So like all the different styles. So thank you, Will and Model A Mafia. This is very cool. I'm going to do a feature on that once I get my plaque. As I'm Modeling Mafia member number 85, which is a special, very cool number to me. So look forward to that. I'm also going to hang up my General Mayhem sticker. Yeah, General Mayhem from Roadkill, the Roadkill series. And I'm going to hang up this sticker in particular. My brother gave this to me a long time ago, and I just kind of been hanging on to it. But I'm going to put this one up because when they built this car, this was kind of where I thought Roadkill was at its finest. Couple of dudes wrenching in the garage, putting parts together. They got at swap meets, dug out of wherever, had in storage for a while, and just putting together a cool little car and driving it. That's where it's at. That's what kept Roadkill where, in my mind, got it to where it is today. And I hope they can continue to do stuff like this and have that mindset, and it just won't turn into one of those, one of those shows that's kind of where a guy can't relate. I can't just order a whole bunch of parts and bolt them on a car and have, that's not me. And that's probably like most of you. So I hope they can stick around and still be, just a couple dudes wrenching on cars and having a good time in that. So we'll put the Roadkill sticker up. And then I got one more that I'll stick up there as well. And you'll see it when it goes up there. So I'll wrap it up with that. I'll say this. 2023 is going to be a fun year. It's going to bring some changes, though. I got a new job, and that's very exciting to me and to my family. But I'm going to have to go to training for a couple months, so this is it. You guys won't see me out putting out new videos for a couple months, but that's okay. Just go surf through the channel, watch some old ones, and be ready, because when I do get back, the new job will afford me some opportunities to make a lot of content for 2023. All right, let's put some stickers up there, and then I'll tell you how much money I made just swapping parts. All right, I'm standing on my workbench. As you can see, this is my sticker board, and this panel is a panel that we actually ended up not using in the hot rod shop that I worked in for a little while. And it was just so cool because I got to make it as a practice panel and learn how to do beadwork on that. And it just came out looking so cool. It was kind of a bummer we didn't use it. And so I took it home. And I figured I'd, use it for this. So there you go. That's the sticker board. I only have two hands, and one has to hold the camera, and I can't put my stickers up like that. So I'm going to peel them, throw them on there, and I'll bring you right back. All right. Stickers on the board. Very cool. I wanted to read this to you too. This is on the Modeling Mafia one. I love this. Those who say it can't be done should not interrupt those doing it. I love that, especially in the age of the internet. That's that. I got one more sticker I'm going to throw up here for the new job coming up. There we go. All right. Very cool. Send me your stickers, guys. All right, guys. There's the sticker board. It came out pretty good. Notice all the space I have there. Please shoot me an email. Put a comment down below if you guys got a sticker for your YouTube channel that you want to share with me. I will send you a Bad Hombre garage sticker. All right, so here's the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Drum roll. I got my sheet here, my cardboard with my marker on it to tell you exactly how much I made last year. Okay, so 2022, starting with 50 bucks. There was a couple of small parts, a transmission, some tires and wheels, a Ford 8-inch rear end in this deal, some welding torches, a little bit of everything a guy could do some wheeling and dealing on, and I made $1,025. I guess that was my end amount I came up with, so I started with 50, so I guess I made 975 bucks. So, hey, that's what it's worth. That's pretty good. I don't know how any of your guys' investments did in 2022, but I know mine tanked pretty hard. So if a guy can turn 50 bucks into 1,025, that's pretty good, right? Let's hit it hard this next year. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start 50 bucks. Again, I'm out for a little bit at the beginning of this year, so I'll miss some at the front end, but we'll see what we can do. Put a comment down below and let me know if you want to join in on that. I sure appreciate having you guys around. I love this community. Thanks for watching the channel. Make sure you hit subscribe, tell a friend, and I'll see you guys in a few months.